So, hello, hello, and welcome back to a new video, folks. Folkies. We're doing a Calimoto route. Yeah, we're doing a Calimoto route. It's from basically straight into Craven Arms and then through Church Street. I don't think it is on the way back. So yeah, hopefully SatNav doesn't itself, and we'll be all good to go. How is everybody? Oh, I've been waiting for I was waiting for a fucking response. A bloody response. I'm sure you could just probably get away with spinning around there on that little drop Kirby. It's a bit of a fucking windy one today, eh? It's temperature's just right, to be honest. I can't actually complain that it's cold. It's not too warm either, but it's a bloody windy one. So it's a bloody windy one, mate. I don't know what they're doing here, but it makes it so much easier to turn from there to here. It really does make life a lot easier. Building some sort of structure. Oh, you're having a giraffe. I forgot you can't turn right here. Oh my god. Gotta go such a long-winded way. Yeah, see, Calimoto's already shitting itself. Telling me to turn around. No, it's not Calimoto. I keep saying stuff like that, and if a brand ever wanted to do any work with me, they were going to watch one of these videos and think, nah, he's slagging us off, but I'm honestly not. I'm just my termination. Honestly, it's been so long since I've wrote, well, I say it hasn't been that long. So what I'm going to do is, once I'm home, and that I'm going to film the route on my phone, if that makes sense, so you guys can see Calimoto and what it looks like for me, if that makes any sense. So I'm currently editing the video, and you won't believe me if I had told you this, but I have actually just recorded this exact part, and film all that decided to crash. So right, let me go on. Right, so the ride we did, what you're about to see, if you please continue watching the video, 106 miles in 3 hours and 37 minutes, which isn't a lot for a long period of time, but this is what we did. Went from my house to Bridgenorth, then from Bridgenorth down to Ludlow, then from Ludlow into the Craven Arms, then from Craven Arms to Church Stretton. Church Stretton is absolutely unreal. I would 100% recommend going. And then from Church Stretton all the way to Much Wenlock, and then from Much Wenlock down to Bridgenorth. That A road there is phenomenal, man. I just had. So if you're local to there, you're very blessed to have that A road. And then from Bridgenorth through Dudley and then back to my gaff. So let me just zoom out. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Right, let's jump back into the video. Come on, come on, come on. It's windy as hell. It's windy as hell. Oh my lordy, it's windy as hell. Rate my vocals from 1 to 10, peeps. Ooh, Faladi. Very nice, sir, very nice. Bit of filter action to start off our morning. Make sure nobody's switching lanes and gonna attempt to kill me. Oh, you know, he's got the tunes on. Love in Leicester. It's on capitally heave. My favor is sure now. Too much to conceive my it's a 1 years old on. And sure to and close my eyes now and tell me I'm alone. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I don't have a clue which way this SatNav's taking me, honestly, because I decided to go and get a Greggs with the missus before I started my route. Yeah, right, I've kind of lost track. Oh, the Popo are out in force. It's telling me to turn right up here. They've resurfaced this road, but they haven't done it very well, I must say. Samuel Council, I'm calling you out, bruh. Calling you out, bruh. Oh, Steve, big Steve. It's saying we should arrive back at 1:41. Right, that ain't right. That is not right. I'm baffled. No, I'm honestly so baffled. Because it's saying I've got no miles remaining. Fuck you. Right, bear with me a second. That's better. The SatNav had basically changed the first checkpoint to the end location. So basically, it was telling the SatNav to just don't bother doing the route. Just take me home. We're back on the road. We're on the road again. I hope I'm good for fuel. Now how close does this van want to get to me? Cough! I was meant to put my earplugs in today, but I completely forgot. So we are turning right. Bloody cyclists. Oh, I'm filtering. Oh yeah, just run a red light, you know, yeah. Fucking soul. Oh lovely, look at this, can you see that? It's come up a speed unknown, but there's a speed camera. That was awkward. Went to try and push my glasses in, but my voice was down. Would you just look at that? My mind's telling me no.
But my body's telling me.
Yeah. I'll put back in with you guys when we're on some more interesting roads. These are bloody boring. I absolutely love this bike. Yeah, no, that was close. That was close. I was nearly in the back of that f***ing walker. Oh, me f***ing heart. I'm pretty sure my back were locked up then. My balls absolutely walloped my tank. Honestly, who designed these roads and thought, you know what, we'll put a turning right after the brow of a hill? Or what farmer thought, you know what, I'll whack my gate there, right on the brow of a hill? Because let's face it, if someone rear ends the tractor ain't getting damaged. Lovely bit of road range. 61 up a hill. You having a giraffe? Might as well stick behind him because I don't have a scooter where I'm going. Fuck no, you fucking head. Would you just look at that? On a big bike, oh, this would be absolutely phenomenal. I think me getting this bike and getting rid of the CNT is what I needed, because planning on doing my i2 next year, and I know, like, when I had my CNT, I went and sat on the old MT-07, and it felt like huge. Obviously it's a lot bigger, but like it felt really big. Like it felt quite intimidating, to be fair. So then when I got there, obviously I ain't even done 1,000 miles on this, but you know what I mean. Like, I've juggled a bit. I sat on the new MT-07 in street bike with Matt when we was window shopping, and it felt unreal. It felt actually very nice. I'm excited to see what this new A2 restricted Suzuki is. No, A2 compliant Suzuki, sorry. I'm excited for the release of that, and definitely when street bike have it in, I'll have to pop down and have a look at it and sit down on it and hump it and, you know, the normal jazz. Because I do like Suzuki, and if I can help it, I'd love to stick with them. But the 07s are catching my eye. But it depends what this it really does depend on what the GSX, is it the GSX-S? Is that the new 950 they're bringing out for the i2 riders? I can't even remember. Big fan I am, and but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that like compares to the 07. Like, obviously, once I've done my i2, I didn't even say that to people. Obviously, once I've done my i2, I will be seeing if I can test ride a few i2 compliant bikes. But I don't know how that works. So because do they have restricted bikes that i2 riders can test ride? That'd be interesting. I'll have to speak to someone at Street Bike and see how you go about it. Because I would like to get a few test rides in once I've done my i2 licence. And just have a feel for everything. Because obviously, on a 125, let's face it, you don't have a test ride. On a 125, it's more like you buy it and hope you like it type of thing. It's either you like naked or sports bike, pretty much. Don't get me wrong, I love sports bikes. I think they look absolutely unreal. But I know for me personally, oh that's nice. I know for me personally, it just wouldn't suit my style of riding because don't get me wrong, I like to gun it, but I like to chill and do long journeys. And don't get me wrong, Matt's proven it wrong, to be fair, because I always thought, nah, you can't do a long journey on a sports bike. And he did it. We done Wales and he was on his YZF, so it proves you can. Granted, I think he was fucked, but as you would to be expected, to be fair. But I do want to test ride a sports bike. I'd love to test ride the R version of this, of what I've got, because that's originally what I wanted. I don't even know if any of you know this, but basically when I was looking for a new bike, and I came to the conclusion TNT's got to go, it's too unreliable. When I came to the conclusion I want a new bike, I looked at Supermotos. Don't get me wrong, I'd love a Supermoto as a second bike, I really would. But what I was after, Supermotos weren't it, basically. And then I was looking at MTs, and then the problem for me was the seat height. The MT, I sat on it, don't get me wrong, it was nice, but I preferred to be a bit more comfortable. I found it a lot more comfortable on the Suzuki, should I say, than the Yamaha. I'm 5'9", but I have I'd probably say I've got a long body and short legs. so it came down to that, and then I thought, you know what, for the last year or so, a bit over a year, while I do my A2 and that, should I get a sports bike? Or I basically had the option of anything, and I did look, and I thought, you know what, I made my mind up, I was going to get the R version of this. And then I inquired to a few bike dealerships, and where I was told they are sold out, because I wanted to buy one brand new for warranty and that purposes, and I was told they were sold out throughout the UK and Europe until next year. Obviously there's no point in me waiting until next year to get a bike and keep the TNT because I'm doing my A2. So then what I had to think was, is it worth waiting with my TNT and doing my A2, or do I bite the bullet, get basically it was between this Honda CB, and then it was the MT. But when I looked into it, I thought I loved the look of this. Only thing I wasn't keen on was the headlight. But I thought, do you know what? Yeah, don't get me wrong, I think the headlight looks sick in pictures, but in person it looks a bit fugly. But I thought, oh, well, when I'm riding I can't see the fucking headlight anyway, so no point in worrying about that. For me it's a big thing of the cockpit, what that looks like, because obviously I'm riding but I'm looking down at it, and if it's ugly I can't stand it. So long story short, the Honda went out the window, even though I do like the Hondas. I did look at KTM, but KTM innit? I was trying to weigh up, because I'd probably say the MT is about $1,000 more than this, because this was pre-reg, so it was brand new, just pre-registered. And so I was trying to work out what's in it for the grand, and pretty much nothing. Like power wise, they're both 15 brake, I think they both have the same amount of torque and that. So, and plus I thought, if I can afford the MT, then I can afford to get this and then get some accessories for it. So I chucked the street pack on, which is like just shy of 400 quid, with a seat cowl, protector, tank protector, tank ring and tank bag, and then heel protectors. So yeah, was it worth 400 quid? I don't know. The fucking tank bag definitely is, and the seat cover, because it just looks so cool. But I don't know. But it's optional extras that when I come to sell it, I could possibly get more for the bike. I don't know. Just got to shop around. If I could give any advice to any new riders and that, shop around. Don't just go for the first one you see. Because I remember when I was looking at 125s when I had my 50, I went into QB and that, and they had one on sale, and I'd built a good relationship with one of the sales team. Well, sales blokes and that, and my family had spent a lot of money in QB, you know, so we had a good understanding, and it was a second-hand TNT with 3 miles on, so we thought, okay, I'll think about it. And then I thought, well, it was like 400 quid less than the brand new price, and it had a decap pipe on, which I wanted to do anyway, because I didn't want to put a full system on. So I thought, what do I do? I thought about it, and I thought, do you know what? Because I'm not going to lie, I used to look at Yamahas and that, and think, yeah, they're lovely bikes and they're quick for 125s anyway, but are they really worth like $5 and that? And granted, I still sometimes think that, like, are these 125s worth the price? And I think quality wise, yeah, and reliability wise, 100%. But I do think, and we said this in a B65 Bikers video, so I'm going to go quickly plug that. So if you haven't already, go and subscribe to B65 Bikers. It's mine and Matt's channel. And yeah, honestly, our first video that dropped, I've got to give a big shout out to Motorrev, because he plugged it, and he plugged it hard. And yeah, the guys over at Motorrev are so sound and that, and me and Matt are going to try and come on one of your rides, or I'm trying to convince Matt to go camping. I'm really trying to convince him to go camping. So yeah, I've got to give a big shout out to them, because I plugged it hard. And like, our first ever video we don't have a lot of followers on Insta and that, like, I think we have less than 100, but it got like 120 odd views or something like that. So for me, that seemed unreal, because I've got some of the videos I uploaded, like one of the first videos that I uploaded on my channel, I've got like 108 subs or something like that, and one of the first videos I uploaded still only got 60 views. Granted, there was no speaking in it, so that's quite good for literally, it was the GoPro on my head riding around on my head. But I'm so proud, like, me and Matt have put some effort in, like, we're editing, like, filming's the fun part, because you don't, like, me and Matt we bond, so like we have the same banter levels, and that, like, other people won't get it, if you know what I mean. We like dark humour and stuff like that. So for us to film videos and that, it's not a task. Like, some people, they have to try and force it, where me and Matt don't. Literally, that video, the part 1 and part 2 that I've dropped, go and check them out now. They literally we weren't even filming a video, we just had our cameras on, and we had to go and do something for Matt's wife and that, so we was going to drop something off, and we thought it was a little bit away, so we whacked the cameras on just in case anything happens or anything funny happens and that, and we literally was just having a conversation, and that's managed to get over 100 views, just having a conversation. Personally, I think that's wicked. The jungle is massive, but yeah, I'm so happy with how that's doing at the moment, and we're going to keep pushing content out. With I said to Matt, like, we just got to keep grinding at it now. Once you've passed the barrier, you've got to grind. And I know I did make an Insta post actually a few days ago about my last year's content. Like 2020, I grinded out content. Like, I was always out. Like, I was doing literally any essential, like, run I could do, I was doing, because I thought I need to get out on the bike, I need to film videos. So, which is a really good mentality to have, to be honest. But One, it gets long after a while when you know you've got to get out and do a video. You'd rather just go out and film a video because you want to go out anyway, rather than, oh, I can't really be asked to go out, but I've got to film a video sort of thing. So yeah, it's a really good mentality to have, but at the same time, like I just said, it can get a bit daunting. It's a difficult one though, to be fair, because at the same time, you never want to not put out a video because you feel like you're going to lose subscribers and that, and I do understand, because that's what I've always been worried about, like not uploading. I haven't uploaded for like 3 or 4 months. At the time of recording this video, I've got one of my first videos to drop next Saturday the 15th, I believe it is. Yeah, it's the 15th. No, not next Sunday, sorry. And honestly, I wouldn't be without my YouTube channel at this point, because so many people that DM me saying, oh, I really value your opinion, what's your opinions on the TNT and that. And I know a few lads have, after hearing my opinion on it when I had it, they've actually gone and bought one, so that is unreal. So Banana, you owe me dough, bro. So yeah, Banana, run me my dosses. It's so nice to have feedback from something you've done. Can you come up here? Fucking hope so. This is steep as arseholes, bro. Oh my god, what a Looney Tune is this? Bomba clot! Mate, I do not like, mate, the scenery is unreal. Like, my eyes, I'm trying not to fucking take my eyes off the road, to be honest. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to pull over here, because this is, oh no, I'm not. That is beautiful. That is nice little lake. Would you class that as a lake or a pond? I class it as water. That MX5? Yes it is. Well, would you just look at that? So the scenery is bloody gone. We're on our way down. Is it a corner or is it a junction? It looks like a junction, but I'm not sure. Yes, it is a junction. Let's wipe you guys. So this route, actually, I went on Calimoto, and you can see like the suggested ones for you that other people have done near you, and I noticed someone had done this route, so I changed the starting point to my house and then the finish point to my house, so it still kept their route within it, but it just basically made it so I had to ride a while for the first checkpoint. Well, not the first checkpoint, because it obviously created more checkpoints, but do you know what I mean? Their first checkpoint, I had to ride for about an hour to get to their first checkpoint. But yeah, I have to say, it's been a nice ride. I think it's just a straight route home now, to be fair.